12. And he returns on that exchange. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
But that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
Good flush, straight left hand. Now that's a fighter right there, throwing back after getting hit flush. Just missed scoring with that punch. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Good fundamental work, landing in the 1-2 there. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're gonna see.
Accurate hook. And now that backhand, the straight left hand scores well for him. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. And there he counters back against his opponent. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck. I'll tell you that much. Because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think, seriously, that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Committing to the combo now, both land. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Scores big with the hook to the head. Able to time that left hand and score with it. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. And now he's targeting upstairs. A well-placed left hand up top. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. And as we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Come on, man. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it costs us too is, besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Completely missing with that punch. Good strong combo. That right hand serving him well. He falls victim to that big hook. Big shot he just scored with. Knocked down by a hook. Unable to beat the count of 10. A knockout in the books. For the official particulars, we send it up to our ring announcer.
Hands up high, we're bringing the noise. Sports. Lakas ng Pinoy. Champions rise, we making the choice.